Hi guys, welcome to another interview of Mr.LOPEZclasses.com. Today we are going to talk about the raw water pump for air conditioned systems. And we are going to visit a great company. Once again, we are going to visit N.MABRU Power Systems. And today we are going to talk with Nicolas N.MABRU. And we are going to try to understand how the raw water pumps advance every day faster and faster. And we are going to check the quality of the new raw water pumps, and also we are going to talk about the pump relay systems and the location of the raw water pump inside of the boat with respect to the water line. Some years ago, in installation of air conditioning equipment and refrigeration systems, we use the traditional typical raw water pump for air conditioned systems. But those raw water pumps, AC raw water pumps, 120, 115, what is the meaning of that? Those pumps work with a 50 Hz and 60 Hz because the winding is designed to support both frequencies. And also, you remember, in big boats, you have the traditional centrifugal pump with a single phase motor or a double phase motors. Big pumps. Today, those pumps are replaced for small raw water pumps, DC pumps. Of course, those DC pumps work with AC because they come with a rectifier to convert AC into DC. But those pumps are small pumps, highly efficient, no sound, no vibration, wonderful pumps. We are going to check with Nico about those new raw water pumps.
Nico, it's clear that today the secret is less consumption in amps in order to improve the efficiency.
Absolutely.
What about the traditional, the old raw water pumps with high consumption in amps AC? You remember that ones?
So I'm glad we're talking about this. So these two are going to be one of the more common pumps in the market. These are pumps made by March.
Yeah.
And these have become what we'll call the gold standard when it comes to marine AC pumps.
Correct.
So what I'd like to show is a little example here. So here we're looking at the size of the pumps. Here we'll talk about this pump drawing 1 amp, and this pump over here draws 2 amps.
2 amps.
So
correct.
here we're looking at a range of pumps.
Oh, those new pumps, new designs, DC pumps. How much is the consumption of this?
This is going to be 0.1 amps.
0.1 amps.
0.1 amps. This is 0.25, so a quarter of an amp.
Quarter of amp, yeah.
This is going to come out to 3/4 of an amp.
0.75.
And this is going to be
1 amp. And in gallons, how much is the capacity, the flow of that pump?
This pump right here is 1,250 gallons per hour.
Gallons per hour. And how much is the capacity of the traditional, the old one, the big one, in gallons?
So this one right here is 500 gallons.
500 gallons. Okay, that's the big one. All right, it's evident that the new pumps are highly efficient.
So when we're looking,
they are DC, no? Exactly. This is the comparison.
The replacement for that pump.
Incredible.
And then this is the
replacement for the other one. Great example.
So on boats that we're running into less and less space to work with,
yeah,
these small compact pumps, not only the fact that they are largely more efficient, we're also looking at the fact that they are much more compact and much easier to install properly.
Yeah, correct. That's correct. And also less noise and less vibration. No?
Exactly.
Yeah, those pumps, the new ones, they are DC, but they have the rectifier, no, to convert AC into DC.
So that's once again something that we were looking into and how we can simplify. We have a belief in simplicity, and we like to simplify everything as much as possible. So the issues of the past. You have your service truck, you're going out to see a job, and what do you need to have? You need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll have these 2 as well.
Correct.
You have 4 different pumps that you have. Then you have 115 volt. Then you run into a boat that's 230, so then you need 4 more pumps.
Correct.
But that's 60 hertz. Then they also make the 50 hertz version of the pump. So then you have a total of
8 pumps.
12 pumps.
Yeah, correct. Or 12, yeah, correct.
That you need to keep. Okay, let's say you don't keep the 50 hertz because it's not going to be common in the US.
Yeah, because this
so you have 8 pumps that you have to keep installed all the time.
Now you only need 1 pump.
You have 1 pump. Well, you're still going to have 4 pumps.
Yeah.
But this allows you to run in 115 volts. This allows you to run in
120?
So 120,
60 hertz?
240, 50, 60.
Yeah,
as
correct.
well as 12 volts and 24 volts.
That's incredible.
So in 12 volts, we don't have the same capacity. This unit goes from a 250 gallon to a 175 gallon per hour. This pump goes from a 650 to a 350. This pump here goes from a 950 to a 650.
Correct.
And this pump here goes from a 1250 to a 900.
We are going to review in your equipment, the equipment that you produce self-contained 7,000 BTUs. What is the pump recommended for that equipment?
So that's one thing. I'm glad you asked that question because all of our DC line, our 5,000 BTU, our 7,000 BTU, and our 12,000 BTU, we like to include everything as what we call a retrofit.
Correct.
So we have everything included if you're replacing a unit. So also included with the system, you're going to be receiving a pump with the system.
Yeah, as part of the kit.
As part of the kit.
Okay.
So you get the digital control, you get the remote air sensor, you get the control cable, and you get the unit.
And the pump. And the pump. Oh, wonderful.
Great,
That's
no?
nice.
Great explanation about those pumps. The quality, the efficiency is incredible. Yes, you remember our great explanation about the pump relay system? You remember that diagram? Today you can integrate the pump relay systems in boats with those type of raw water pumps. In N.MABRU Power System, you founded the circuit board to integrate those pump relay systems in air-conditioned application. I ask to Nico, what sizes, how many pumps can be integrated with one?
And to integrate, instead of 6 raw water pumps in only one raw water pump, you design for him the capacity of the pump and the circuit board, the control box for the pump relay system?
So it would be, we wouldn't make a specific pump relay for that application. We already have the 6 unit. I would keep it as it is. If he has 6 units and he wants to go to a single pump, he would have the specific pump relay that would go, or the pump relay that would work for him, which would be the 6 unit pump relay would be perfect.
Okay, perfect.
And then it's easy. We have a single power source coming into it to feed the pump relay, which is what we're feeding the pump.
Yeah.
Then we have the output to the pump, and we have one input that would have to come from each unit.
Yeah, correct.
Which we'd already have because that would be going to the pump, and the pumps would likely be in a very similar location.
Oh, no, wonderful.
Great design. Yeah, N.MABRU Power System, they have a solution for different applications. Don't forget the location of the raw water pump with respect to the water line.
This is the perfect situation. Install the raw water pump, install the strainer below the water line. That's the recommendation, no?
Yes, so we want to have everything here. The water line would be about this level.
Correct.
And so what we're looking at here is we have our intake, which is facing forward.
Correct.
Because we have to force the water into this.
Correct. It's facing forward, always. Perfect.
Then we're going to want to go up to our strainer. It can be at the same level or higher. It cannot be put lower.
Yeah.
If you put it lower, you're creating an air trap and you can run into problems.
Oh, wonderful.
Then we're going into our strainer. So once again, talking about our small compact pumps. You could not do this. You cannot do this with
the traditional,
the common pumps of today.
Common pump, yeah.
We're able to thread directly into the strainer.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah, it's simple, no? The installation is pretty simple.
And then coming off, we'll typically try to go up, and then afterwards we can do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
But I want to come up because I need to give the air. This is more so for boats that are coming in and out of the water.
And if you go up over the water line, you install the vented loop or anti-siphon. Or not necessary?
No, it's not necessary.
Not necessary. Okay, all right. That's perfect. And this is
and then this is going to be the power supply for the pump.
The rectifier, yeah. That's correct. Great demonstration, great installation.
I hope you enjoyed this video clip. I hope this information be useful in your career.